variable pay is a loaded gun. Yeah, so it's a very dangerous weapon, and be very careful what you do with it. Yeah, you need it sometimes, I know, but be very careful with it. There are a lot of different ways to compensate people in a variable way. One of them is bonus, which is a very common one. The other one is a merit increase, which means that you have a certain salary, but you did a good job, so your salary just increases. And the third one is profit share. The thing with a bonus is that you incentivize, especially the people in your team that did a very good job. The problem is, it turns out from research that around 80% of the people think that they're above average. Yeah, so you can imagine that's always how I envision it, how I imagine it to myself. Go to a class of kids and give the best child an ice cream and see what happens to the other 29. Yeah, so incentivizing a person with a bonus, you have to take into account that other people also will react on that bonus. A merit increase, which basically means that your salary goes up. The disadvantage of that is that it's permanent. So beside the fact that you making the same mistake, which is you differentiate among your people, that it's indefinite, because you just raise somebody's salary and next year it's going to be raised as well, and the year after as well. The third option is a profit share, but with many scale-ups, there's not much profit to share. But the advantage of profit sharing is that you can say in a good year you get something extra, and in a bad year there's just nothing to distribute, which is an easier message than making a difference among people. Well, it's always a difficult question whether or not you should include a bonus structure or variable pay structure into your reward strategy. Again, I think the first question that you have to ask yourself is, what do you hope to achieve? What managers always tell to me is they say, I want to include it because I want to differentiate between bad employees, good employees, and excellent employees. The first thing is, if you have people who are bad employees, who are not doing their job, then why should you incentivize the others instead of taking care of those who do not perform? Should you make a distinction between people? Should you pay them in a variable way? Well, profit share could work. If there's profit to be shared, that could work because it's easy to explain. And the same applies if you're doing something similar with shares. So that you say, when this company is going to be sold, you're going to get a part of that share. Okay, that makes sense. If you want to differentiate between your people, then I'd rather give somebody a higher salary if they prove to be excellent in the long run, so not a good year, but if they're in general just much better than the others, yeah, you can give them something extra, but I would rather increase their salary than their bonus.